Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Foundations as we are continuing the construction of our lovely little town here. In the last episode, all the workers of the land went ahead to construct the monasteries and all the villagers of this town decided it was time to build and upgrade their houses. So most of them remained without a house and no worker to construct them. But what we did is we went ahead and prioritized the construction of the houses in order for them to be, slightly happier and not leave us. There was an update in the last day or so, and now we can go to the fountain. We can go to edit melody right here. So if you take a look at these places, everyone of the birds, every bird and every one of these automatons has a sound and we can assign it a different sound. So if we make something like this happen, let's give this a go. We are creating a bit of a melody. Now, I personally love this. You don't know this about me just yet, but beside games, I do love music. I bought a violin, like, what was it, about 10 years ago? I think I started classes as an adult. Let's start the gameplay and wait for these areas to be constructed, the houses and the monastery. I'll tell you a little bit about the story. So about 10 years ago, I bought myself a violin. I gathered money and bought it myself because I didn't want anybody else to buy it for me. First of all, because there's not really musicians in our family, so, not even in the more extended family. So it wasn't tradition, it wasn't something that people picked up. However, I really liked the instrument. I liked quite a few chord instruments. Let's see, unable to find the house close enough to my workplace. What are these? These are no resource depot in my workplace building. Let's see. Workplace. Oh, yeah. So both of these people have houses. Oh no, they have a close house here. But there are people who have houses too far away from. Okay, I think it's about the moment where we start thinking about constructing houses in this area, right? So let's just do that. We'll keep the market there for now, but I am going to construct a few houses on this side, if they would like to do so. Okay. And so when I bought the violin, the point was to not receive it as a gift or anything, because if I gave it up, then at some point, then it didn't matter, right? Because it's the money I gathered, I spent. I imagine that everything will be pretty okay. Do we have free tailor makers, free cloth makers? Not yet. Let's prioritize this building as well, because apparently our clothes went down by a lot. Ooh, we have 10 people lack clothes, because we've really ran out of them. Maybe let's stop trading the clothes for now. Maybe we have 200 people. So maybe just sell when it's over 200. I think that's about right. We shall sell bread when it's over 170. Yeah, I think we're good now. A building complete, a market here. What did we want to assign? A herbs or a honey? So jewelry, we already have a jeweler. Gems, we don't want necessarily. I guess I'll leave it as this for now. Yeah, let's check out if there's any other houses being upgraded. So after I bought the violin, I decided that I wanna... At first thought that I will start learning it on my own. So I looked on YouTube and tried to take some of those houses. It's not easy. If you wanna pick up a violin and try to learn it by yourselves, I would personally just recommend that you go ahead and pick a tutor, pick a teacher who could help you and teach you some of at least the basics. But I think you'll evolve a lot more with one close to you. So yeah, I took a bunch of classes. I took this course for about 4 or 5 years. It was a lot of fun. I did have my first shows. It was a very different experience. At first I was very cocky, I would say, that when I would do a show, when I would sing for the first time in front of people, I would be like very confident, right? Because I was doing a bit of public speaking at the time, and I was getting to the point where I would not be nervous to speak in front of a crowd of about, I don't know, 40 to maybe 100 people. And I thought it would be the same thing. Unfortunately, for me, it wasn't, because when I started playing that violin and my legs started to shake, I tried to control both the legs and my shaking hand by trying to lock my knees, which that made my body shake even harder. And well, let's just say that people were pretty nice. They still applauded at the end. But yeah, it was mostly, I can imagine that most of it was like they were being nice. I didn't play that well, but I did enjoy the experience. It was really nice. And nowadays, I play violin every once in a while. Like I played it for about what 7 years, I think, and then I started playing it occasionally. And at this point, I do pick it up every once in a while, but not anymore. Not like I did once, at least. Okay, let's prepare some troops. Let's bring some resources home. Yeah, so that was my experience with playing violin. And when I saw this update, I thought, oh, like when I first saw it, it looked really cool, but I didn't know exactly how it would turn out as a feature. But it seems to be pretty cool. So maybe uh, not now, but during my or before my next recording session, I will probably go here and try to look for a song and compose it, or add it through this. Try to come up with a melody. Seems like a fun thing to do. Okay, where are we with the people? Okay, they've constructed houses there. We have one people who didn't find the goods needed. That is fine. It seems like it's not that bad. Let's add 2 weavers here for the clothes. Problem is there are people who still lack the higher level houses. We don't want any promotion. I wonder if the problem is because we don't have the tools. Maybe we should import some tools. Let's go ahead, go to trading, go to importing tools, and let's say that we are going to import whatever is until 40. Whatever is available until 40, okay? Yes, most of these places are waiting for tools. I do wonder which of these houses Will they build houses over here if I tell them they can? I'm not sure they will, especially because it's probably a bit far from where they work. You know, well, we can put some over here on the hill. You never know. Where else? Like, look, I've put some here, but there haven't been people building. Maybe increase this area? It's clear to me that people want to build a bunch more houses. And they probably need maybe desirability or either desirability or resources like tools or stone. An envoy is requesting an audience. They want 30 berries for 200 gold. What did we want? Well, nothing in particular. Let's keep all. We'll keep the berries. I'm unable to find a house close enough. So that is quite a problem, I would say. Because I'm not even sure at this point where could we build more of them. Maybe I need to move them slightly away from their cities. From the center of the city here. Two people decided to join us. Okay, where should we be adding them? I think one idea was to go here to this forester, add a tree type, and I think that oak seems like a good idea. And then we'll choose an area for reforestation, and it's going to be like so. We're going to plant a few trees on this hill. Maybe make it slightly more unnatural like this. Okay, keep my troops. We sent 10 soldiers. I believe we have an opportunity or a chance that they will win this time. Building complete, a cooperage. Let's... oh, we don't have a person available to go there. Maybe not even put anybody here for the moment. They've upgraded these houses, that is good. Where are we at now? Only 8 people are lacking the more upgraded houses. That is okay. It seems it's like going down. That is really nice. 4 villagers lacked houses too many times, and 5 villagers lacked clothes or goods. I am guessing the goods are the clothes, right? 4 jewelry, so there is some jewelry missing. Yeah, on the luxury goods we are going to bring more soon. You know what I'll do? This might not be the most optimal, as far as I'm concerned, but I am going to make a living space here as well. Don't know if anybody is going to go ahead and construct anything. Maybe these people. Though I am thinking about continuing our expansion here. As soon as this is done, some small houses should be going there. Man, I can't wait to play with this one. Let's see where is it. That is nice. Okay, success probability extreme. Yeah, let's charge this time. Let's try to win this battle for the king. Soldiers are abroad. Okay, soldiers were victorious. We have wood. We are importing some of the tools, berries, bread. We should probably look at the trade mark and sell only when we are above, what, 20? I think selling what's above 20 is better. Import, yeah, import when we are at 20. Tools. Okay, I think we're okay for now. They came back, some of the villagers came back to constructing the monasteries. Yeah, look at the amount of tools necessary there. Herbalist assigned. Do we have a herbalist hut already? I don't think so. How are we on happiness? Okay, only 4 more villagers require the better houses and 2 require the basic houses. So I think we've stabilized the region for now. We are planting some trees. But look how gorgeous this looks. I am constantly impressed by how easy it is in this game to create a beautiful landscape. I find it very unique. Okay, what else should we be focusing on right now? Because it feels that until this is built, we can't do too much. So we can't beautify our stone bridge for right now. Our food is doing pretty well. We are consuming bread at quite a high rate, but we are producing most of the necessary. We've gained sound the trumpets. I'm guessing for winning a free battle mission. Our soldiers are coming back. We were victorious. That is great. More iron. How many unemployed people do we have? 2. So here is my question. Instead of having 2 people producing stone, though we do need it, how about we add people at iron deposits? And then we put 2 iron quarries down, we exploit the iron, we make another set of tool makers here, which means a new market here, new houses, closer to the quartz makers, the quartz miners. Yep, we're losing some of the money here from trade. Our soldiers brought in a whole lot of gold, bread, iron, polished stone and tools. Let's check out how they are feeling. It was in the military panel, right? Yeah, so partially trained, but all of these are wounded. I am still wondering at this moment, how do we create we had one of those gardens. Promotion available. Oh yeah, now we can sort by arrival, name, job and happiness. And we can play to promote them. It has a more detailed look at what they require when they are promoted to different levels, and I think this is really cool. It's a better way to understand the needs of our citizen and everything else. So well done to the developers on that. I really appreciate this new feature that was brought in. Yeah. I still do not know right now how do we gain a special buildings, right? We gain that herbalist, which would help our people heal quicker. It said that it should be part of this great hall. Let's check. Okay, another envoy here at our door. He would like us to deliver berries for 200 gold. No. Let's see, what else could we build? Glass melter, so we are doing all of these. Do we have plenty of glass? 27, okay, so it's not plenty. But I am thinking about selling it in the future. Rustic church, monastery, taverns. Look, officinal garden masterpiece. We have a fountain, we have a majestic stained glass, we have automated fountain. We've already built 3 out of 3 grand pieces here. Anything else? Could I be building? I am questioning now whether I'd be able to build another one of these. I guess not. Is there any way? I am going to look up for the next turn to see if there is a way to construct a new village or continue with this village and increase the amount of masterpieces that we can build in a certain town. Okay. Now we have a vineyard here, and we do have it. It seems that this showed up whenever the building was completed. So maybe this herbalist is functional. So I would like, for example, to concede 2 villagers. I'm not sure that worked. Probably not yet. Do we need maybe extraction, allowed to plant forest, residential? Yeah, no, we don't have to set down an area for this. Let's go extraction. Let's take off some of these. I think we're still doing okay on gold. We don't have to force it too much. Our clothes is still not going great. We check our cloth. Cloth, we have plenty of it. It's just that we have a whole lot of people that do need clothes. Wool cloth. Oh, this produces cloth as well. So did we just... Oh, we produced another cloth maker. And that is not what I wanted. What I wanted was a tailor. So I demolished that building. I'm gonna put down a tailor now. Because yeah, we have plenty of cloth. We don't need any of that. Okay. Yeah, I somehow maybe mix it up actually. Let's see, if I ask, I don't think it matters anymore, but if I ask him to plant some pines, maybe then I can go here to reforestation and say, hey, you know, I want you to reforest some of these areas as well. So now he's probably going to go and put down some pines, right? To mix in here. But yeah, now I believe it looks a tiny bit better, and when this will be bigger, it's going to be looking even better than that. A reforestation project. How are we on happiness? Villagers lacked the goods, the clothing, too many times. Okay. Well, soon we'll have that clothier or the tailor up and running. This monastery is still quite a bit away from completion. Seems we're lacking stone, polished stone more than anything. Though if I would have to say we only have one stonemason. So why not go ahead and construct another one close by, in an area where they could also build their houses. Two people decided to join us, or one people decided to join us from the two that were traveling around. Yeah, we're not really making any more cash there. How are we on these? So on weapons we're not producing any anymore, right? Yes. We have iron, we need to produce it. We don't have tools. Is there anything else that we're using iron on? No, I guess we just need a high number of tools. 200. How are we on the church one? 46 here. I think we have to make it work here as well. So there's bells here, the bells. I wanted to say we have 46 people here, another 60 here, that's about 100, another 100 here, 200, and another 55, so 255. We're still doing well as far as the necessary churches go. Yeah, no resources depot in my workplace building. Unable to find a house close enough to my workplace. So, where are you working at? He's working, she's working there. He is working here, yeah. Okay. Let's go to buy a land and purchase this territory. And then it's a difficult choice to do here, but I will ask our people to construct some houses here. I will let them do that. I think it's about time. We might even put down a one tile market for food. Let's see, let's go ahead and say a market right here, a food stall for you. Maybe, no, we don't need to. We're just gonna place one and we're going to be placing the cheese. Promotion available. We don't want to promote anybody right now. We don't have the necessary resources. I will stop trading for tools. Seems like we're running out of money. Tools are expensive, I have to say. A new military mission is available. How is my army? Mostly wounded. Let's see, can I look it up quickly on Foundation? Increase number of masterpieces. Okay, they've also... So I'm looking over the patches they've released. It seems like now there are more names in the games, which is great. They've did a bit of a polish into the masterpiece and into some of them that we haven't met yet. Quarry depots and visuals. Quarries will now require a large crane be built, which will act as a resource depot for the extracted resource for the quarry. Miners will store resources at the depots and they can be used or transported to warehouses closer to your production buildings. So we really need to look for that. Yeah, there are a bunch of additions. Maybe I should really look up at it and see what's what. We're almost at the end of the episode, so we'll be okay there. Let's see, a crane. A resource depot used for storing mineral ores and gems. So yeah, this is what we need to construct now. It doesn't matter where we place it, I believe. So let's construct it like so. And I guess we need to construct it in all these places, right? So we need for that, we need it for marble, we do need it for the gold as well. So for everything that is a quarry, that is one, we need it here in the stone department. Good. That should be pretty good for us. I will raise the priority for this iron deposit and for the gold. I think these are the two that should be raised. Now we still have a lot of gold bars, but that and the stone, right? Let's add another stonemason here. Once again, we ran out of money. Our village is more expensive than the upkeep that we have. Let's see, deliver 10 tools. And it only gives us reputation, so I don't really want to help them now. If it was gold, then maybe I would have thought about it. But not any longer. I think this place needs a crane as well. Let's add it uphill. Yeah, they have constructed some houses here. I am going to assign a villager and tell it to sell cheese, as we have plenty of that, and low level villagers, the serfs, do like cheeses as well, I believe. What else? Well, I think this is all the time that we have for today. I will be putting a shortcut in here. I am going to get back into it pretty soon, like as soon as we're done here. I'll just probably get myself a nice cup of coffee and look through the patch notes. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put a cut in here, go for a cup of coffee, look through the patch notes, see what's new, see if there's anything else that is important for me to read before coming back into the next episode. And that will be for today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the beautiful city of Apollon. I wish you all a wonderful day.